Bitcoin hovers below $43,000, Ether stays above $2,500. VanEck to delist Bitcoin strategy ETF citing performance and investor interest. Ethereum DogeCoin upgrade goes live on testnet after 4 hours delay. Gemini approved to operate in France will debut within weeks. Bitcoin hash rate drops by 34% amid freezing temperature in Texas. Hello and welcome to 3.0 TV. I am Vishakha Thakur. Virtual digital assets are witnessing an extended period of price consolidation due to the short-term positioning adjustments following the recent gains triggered by launch of spot Bitcoin ETFs. Bitcoin made a narrow range movement near $42,750. Ruchi Sharma joins us to tell us how the global cryptocurrency market is performing today.
The IC15 index, the barometer of top 15 tokens, edged 0.02% up to 56,110. The global crypto market cap was at $1.68 trillion, a 0.11% increase over the last day. Bitcoin's dominance is currently 49.76%, almost unchanged over the day. Meanwhile, recently launched spot Bitcoin ETFs recorded net fund inflow of $894 million or 21,000 Bitcoins at the current price of $42,600. BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin Trust leads the way by adding 16,362 Bitcoins, followed by Fidelity's Wise Origin Bitcoin Fund with 12,112 Bitcoins. Sizable exit from Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust, which has lost about 25,000 Bitcoin, brought down the overall industry inflow. Crypto traders continue to hold optimistic market outlook even as Bitcoin price dropped over 10% since the launch of spot ETFs in the US a week ago. The enthusiasm stems from the fact that the funding rate of the perpetual futures tied to leading index have remained positive in the past 24 hours. Perpetuals are futures with no expiry, with the funding rate mechanism that involves periodic payments between long and short traders to ensure the price of perpetual aligns with the underlying index price. A positive funding rate means perpetual contracts are trading at a premium to the index price, with longs paying funding fees to shorts, signifying bullish market expectations. A negative rate suggests otherwise. Bitcoin was trading at $42,781, adding 0.1% in the past 24 hours. Elsewhere, Ethereum developers have successfully deployed DogeCoin upgrade incorporating proto-dank sharding, which is EIP 4844 on the Gorilla test network. The upgrade serves as a precursor to the anticipated release on the Ethereum mainnet expected in the first quarter of 2024. DogeCoin upgrade is a transaction mechanism that temporarily stores and accesses off-chain data by Ethereum nodes, reducing storage demands and transaction costs. Ethereum was trading at $2,536, down 0.2% in a similar time span. US stock futures continue to trade lower, extending a losing session to kick off the holiday-shortened trading week. Futures tied to the Dow Jones Industrial Average dropped 94.95 points or 0.25%. S&P 500 futures and Nasdaq 100 futures dropped 0.59% and 0.56% respectively. Meanwhile, all the other major altcoins traded mixed. Binance BNB was trading 0.6% higher at $311.5. SOL was trading at $99.8, up 0.4% in the last 24 hours. Solana has emerged as the coin of the day today. It experienced significant growth in its rebranded state despite being disgraced by former CEO Sam Bankman-Fried. The company has seen surges in network activity and developer retention rates, ranking as the leading chain for active addresses in December 2023. Cardano's AD token lost 1.8% to trade at $0.52. Avalanche AVAX declined 1.2% to $35.4. Polygon Matic dropped 3% to trade at $0.81. Polkadot lost 1.5% before trading at $7.27. Ripple's XRP fell 0.7% to trade at $0.56. DogeCoin was 0.2% lower at $0.08. Shiba Inu lost 0.5%.
Thanks, Ruchi, and now back to the headlines. Asset management firm VanEck announced that it plans to close and liquidate its Bitcoin strategy exchange-traded fund less than 2 years after it launched. In a Jan 17 announcement, VanEck said its board of trustees approved the liquidation and dissolution of Bitcoin strategy ETF on the CBOE BCX exchange, where it had been listed since November 2021. The decision came roughly 7 days after the asset management firm received approval from the United States Securities and Exchange Commission to list shares of its spot Bitcoin ETF. The asset manager said shareholders would still be able to sell their shares of Bitcoin strategy ETF until Jan 30, and the fund under the ticker XBTF would be delisted by Feb 6. In a Jan 17 X post, VanEck suggested the ETF tied to BTC futures had been removed due to the SEC approving spot Bitcoin investment vehicles. The newest upgrade to the Ethereum network, codenamed Cancan Deneb or Denkin, has gone live on the Goerli testnet for the first time, according to a Jan 17 social media post from Ethereum developer Paritosh Jayanthi. According to Jayanthi, a bug delayed the network's launch for approximately 4 hours, but once this problem was fixed through a patch, the network came back up. Once implemented on the mainnet, the Denkin upgrade will significantly lower the cost of transactions on Ethereum Layer 2s such as Optimism, Base, Polygon, ZK EVM, and others, developers have claimed. It will also limit self-destruct operations and allow for new bridge and staking pool features. Well, according to Denkin's testing schedule, its next big moment will be Jan 30, when it is slated to be implemented on the Sepolia testnet. Wholesky testnet will also follow on Feb 7. The team has not yet announced a date for the upgrade to be implemented on the mainnet. Cryptocurrency exchange Gemini has received approval to operate in France as a digital asset service provider. The new registration brings the total number of European jurisdictions where Gemini operates to over a dozen, the company said on Jan 17. Gemini services should be available there in the coming weeks, making over 70 cryptocurrencies available to institutional and retail traders, it said. Institutional traders will also have access to Gemini EOTC, electronic over-the-counter trading. French media reported in December that financial markets regulator authorities these March financials was granting Gemini and crypto exchange OKX PSAN registration simultaneously, and Gemini was its 105th registrant. Coinbase and Circle received AMF registration in December, and Dutch Bitwavo was registered in November. A sudden freeze in Texas may have contributed to a 34% drop in the Bitcoin hash rate, as some miners were forced to curtail operations amid demand on the state's energy grid. Beginning on Jan 14, temperatures in many parts of Texas dropped below freezing for one of the first times since a massive ice storm in February 2023. According to data from YCharts, the total Bitcoin network hash rate fell from more than 629 exahashes per second on Jan 11 to roughly 415 exahashes per second on Jan 15, a 34% drop. The analytics site reported the hash rate increased to more than 454 exahashes per second on Jan 16 as temperatures in Austin briefly rose above freezing during the day. According to Foundry's data pool, Texas accounted for roughly 29% of Bitcoin hash rate in the United States. Many mining firms relocated to the state from China following the country's crackdown on BTC miners and crypto. Several firms have operations in Texas, including Marathon Digital, Riot Platforms, BitDeer, and Core Scientific. And now let's go to Shikha Singh to get an update on buzzing coins of the day.
First on the list, we have Chainlink. Chainlink's native token Link has seen significant recovery after a downturn, briefly dipping below the $13 support level due to speculation about the US SEC's potential rejection of the Ethereum ETF spot. Link is now enjoying a mild decoupling from the altcoin pack, with its ratio on crypto exchanges hitting a 4-year low. Chainlink is working to bridge the gap between traditional finance and blockchain technology by integrating 4 services across 7 chains and introducing the cross-chain interoperability protocol, also known as the CCIP. The supply of Link on exchanges fell below the 15% mark for the first time in roughly 4 years. Chainlink was trading at $15, down near 3% in the last 24 hours. Next on the list, we have Chiliz. Chiliz price has reached a 7-month high of $0.105, surpassing the $0.100 mark. This is due to consistent whale actions, with addresses holding between 1 million CHZ and 10 million CHZ, accumulating over 60 million CHZ in the past month, valued at $6.39 million. This resilience is expected to continue benefiting Chiliz price, as their accumulation in the past has led to rallies. The rally has also led to significant short contract liquidations. CHZ was trading at $0.1, down near 7% in the last 24 hours. Next on the list, we have a new token with us, which is Clayteen. Clayteen, a layer 1 blockchain network, has experienced a 35.7% increase in the value following a merger proposal with Finshare, supported by Kakao and Line. The collaboration aims to create Asia's largest Web3 ecosystem, introducing a new blockchain supporting EVM and Cosmo-Wasmer frameworks. Investors are eagerly anticipating the January 26 to February 2 voting period, indicating the potential to shape and enhance Asia's blockchain landscape. Clay was trading at $0.2, down 0.5% in the last 24 hours. Next on the list, we have Tether. Tether and Rhino Finance have partnered to enhance cross-chain transactions and user experience for USDT in the DeFi space. The collaboration aims to make it easier to access USDT across major blockchains, improve liquidity, and streamline fee structures. The collaboration will expand USDT support to networks like Tron, Base, and Solana, and incorporate new Ethereum rollups in 2024. Last on the list, we have Solana. Solana, the man of the match for today. So Solana has experienced significant growth, and it is rebranded state despite being disgraced by former CEO Sam Bankman-Fried. The company has seen surges in network activity and developer retention rates, ranking as the leading chain for active addresses in December 2023. This growth is attributed to a 50.1% month-over-month growth in active addresses, followed by a 14.6% drop in Tron's active addresses. The surge in users coincides with a significant recovery in the Solana token price. SOL was trading at $100, up 4% in the last 24 hours.
Well, that's all in today's special bulletin. This is me, Vishakha Thakur, signing off. For more on such updates and market news, please log on to our website www.3versetv.io or scan the QR code.